this rhymes, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us about 20 miles south of downtown L.A. at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and our home team. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Down. 180. Come on.
Carr now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's third down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On first down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down. Wilson, and an alley to run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 43. Wilson almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Carr going deep for Diggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player? No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And an alley to run.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow, make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now they'll throw it with Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A 7-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Oh shit, it does. All right, boys, you're back.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. the jet sweep. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
Now, that's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Now Wilson. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. From 10 yards out, the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly.
I'm up right now.
Try and do some damage after the catch.
21-0.
Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated.
I just scored my second touchdown and kicked it off about a minute and a half left in the first. I got a fumble recovery for a touchdown.
One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
You're killing it.
Yeah. Well, it was just 14-0.
Now on 1st down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first
he
half.
lost.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr to throw again. Open man completes it to Butler. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll run it with Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
They're not calling
Call it
timeout?
a loss of 2 on the play.
And
that'll bring
right,
up a
10
3rd and
seconds left.
11
I'll block this. I'll be
situation.
safe.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
He's over 2 from
nowadays,
field
they
goals
make
today.
things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, and he can't get rid of it, he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Fuck, this is your special.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson buying time to his left. And he's going to
What'd
go
you say?
down. Couldn't get a throw off with a
Pretty
pressure.
good.
Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first
wasn't
half
good.
of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead
here we
in
go.
the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he
I had a
stopped where he
pick
ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a
fumble
knee,
recovery
and
for a
that's the
touchdown.
25-yard line. Heading back out, the Chargers
I need you to
offense.
fix
We
your
get a
mic.
peek at the playoff picture of the AFC, and it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
And I think for most teams, the obvious is to try and be the number 1 or number 2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really fear are the ones that get hot and sometimes sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed, because we've seen those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times. Steelers have done it. You're right. It has happened and will happen more in the future, I'm sure. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards in the first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets
We'll
us
do
to
that
the
next
other
play.
side of midfield.
Watch how I
across
get
the
by that guy.
45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Wilson dancing to his left.
Oh, I also
Give him 10
fumbled in the
that
goal
time,
line.
escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
I should be
Partner, he
there.
was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he
Hey, what the
slides
fuck is this
down
stat?
and
I
avoids
need
the
to get my
hit for
fucking
good measure.
Judy, I think.
They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now it sounds
He's
like
not
you're
going to
like
get
in
the
the
first
mic
down,
with
but
me.
this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
I think you can
Down
see
he
that.
goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I somehow wanted to see
Here's Carr to throw. And his
this.
throw's going to be
Fair season
incomplete.
pass, but dude, you
The
won the
tight end,
Super Bowl.
C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Thank Tyreek Hill.
This offense in desperate need of a
maybe
conversion
think
as
about
they come
signing
up on
Tyreek Hill.
3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
The guy they just signed to an
The completion
extension.
there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
I'm telling you, Clark, I want to block the
Kern,
punt.
the punter, to send this one away. Fielded at about the 28.
Yeah.
12 yards on the return that time.
Yeah, and I've gotten running into the punter before, too.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
I thought he was going to catch that one.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I make bad enough throws
from the shotgun. Wilson.
Oh, I can't get out of that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Oh, God, Clark.
That's the 2nd sack of the game, the best defensive end.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Yeah, but look what happened on that play.
And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches
they're
are
gonna
more
get a first
aggressive than
down
others.
right there.
That call to me,
That's what's
the
gonna drive
fantasy
me
people
fucking
loved it,
crazy.
right? Anybody who's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe put more points on the board, they're happy that they kept it.
They can get a first.
So, very interesting deal there, but I'm with you on that one. Maybe
No,
just
let's win.
what the heck, we can't lose. Let's go ahead and keep trying to win or add to our lead.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Carr going to throw. And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's bullshit. He got it.
Sunday night, and that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run it with Williams. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Carr. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
It's a big sack for you, dude.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting
how far
quarterback,
back
almost no matter the
almost better to get
situation.
sacked.
In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Yeah.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
You have to go for it, right? Down 21.
4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Carr going to go on 4th down. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again.
Should have been.
So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we can get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half to get there and not get it for the first time.
With my running back.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards to pick up there. Here's as Wilson.
Run it all, and then I'll just try to play it.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy.
Oh, that is
to escape,
murder.
and he goes down. Brian Burns in there
Brian
to drop
Burns,
him
he's
for
got
his 11th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Wilson steps away to his left, and now he's going to use his legs. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Flushed out, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem as they come up facing second and a bundle. Wilson wants to throw it.
He has more negative. He
He's
has
going to
more
take
yards
off with
for
it.
his team from a negative perspective than his team has.
Personal foul.
Yes, Clark.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Wait.
They're down here in the fourth, and that
That's such a
personal foul penalty
bullshit
is not going
penalty
to
because
help.
the younger
In
they
these
type
types of
is
situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity.
I've never seen that called.
From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll rifle this one deeper. He's got him in. Complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Oh, yeah, baby.
In for the score.
That's just
The
a man
Chargers,
against the
they're able
boy.
to widen their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this
Well, you have to
holds
let them
up
get
after the
past
game,
that.
they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting this. No, it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And no run back here. This will be a
Clark, you
touchback,
need to get the ball
and it
back
comes
here.
out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
Although
But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A nice-looking play to start the
have to be-
drive
they have
down
to
the
be running
middle
hurry
and
up.
complete. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Carr now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Curse. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Carr now to throw. This is Butler making the catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Unstoppable.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, you might get the ball back to score either way. Not ideal, but look at those numbers.
Again, it's Carr.
And they're gonna
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
I hate
This is
when
actually the
sometimes
easy
you
part of the
engage with
game for them because, just as you
offensive
noted,
linemen
they can sit
and you get
back,
out
keep
of it.
everything in front of them. But they
And he will score. Touchdown,
I get perfect off the
Vikings.
snap every time.
David
But like you have to
Njoku,
hammer between those
his
square
first touchdown on the year. And the
what are you
Vikings are able to
celebrating? You're down
close the
28-6.
gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no
Got
zero.
himself.
Oh, you
You think they're going to do an
going
onside
slow
kick?
clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I like how they're all celebrating on the bench.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, Wilson going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the
running the ball pretty well today.
13-yard run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now whistles and
all right, for Clark, I can hit a 56-yarder here.
Not sure of the point
or I
of this,
can
but
try and
they'll
go for
stop
it
it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Go to R1, baby. I would even consider circle on an inside or out. Just R1.
I don't want Higgins out there though.
Then again, it's a fucking they're playing a deep route anyway. You're gonna anything here's gonna be tough.
I'm hitting Judy.
What number is it? What button?
Circle.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep, and this is caught.
I don't have any timeouts left.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for
he
their
caught
hometown guys. And it was their
like a second
defense that
later.
really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one
Man,
touchdown.
that was a good win.
And that was all she wrote.
Almost
If
want to do the
I'd
defense
if
chant
I'd
right
beaten
now,
you,
right?
I'd be in a much
Defense
better
with a
position.
couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the
Sean,
game,
when he's didn't help you though.
shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
Holds the tiebreaker over Sean.
So for the home team here, they get back to 500 now as the win moves.
I thought I traded for Michael Bennett. Was he not in the game at all day?
I wasn't paying attention, honestly.
My right guard, who's 37 years old, got an upgrade.
Let's go.
Big boy, gonna be 87 overall.
You can play offensive lines for a while, you know? I mean,
Judy got an upgrade, finally.
I just found those whatever painkillers that McAfee calls it Adderall on steroids. I'd love to try it just once.
Backup center. What are you snacking on?
Some sweet toast, baby.
Oh, cool, sweet toast.
Yeah.
Alright, so Squid plays you.
I can probably play him tomorrow afternoon. I can't play him tomorrow.
I mean, you know how to beat him, right?
You just gotta stop the QB run.
Just play a spy, and just be the Mike linebacker, and just don't let him rush outside of you.
I think that outside blitz I was doing on you would probably help too.
If he gets around you though, then you're screwed.
Kerrigan is getting up in pretty quickly there.
Yeah. Alright, so let's put it this way. So this doesn't matter.
Where are the wild cards?
Yeah, so the Steelers are 8-5. They haven't played their game this week. So it doesn't matter from this division. Unless the Ravens win. South is going to be probably... You need Lewin to lose, Sean to lose, and the Texans to lose, and you need to beat Squid.
Yeah, because Squid or Sam's guaranteed one of the wild card spots.
Yeah. I mean, they could go 9-7. I don't think they're losing 3 straight.
Yeah.
Unless you beat Squid and then I beat Squid.
And then he still have to lose his last game.
Yeah.
It's definitely possible. You could both beat him.
Oh, Squid just texted, well done, Billy, that was a beatdown. And then you've got, so here, looking at it this way, you've got Broncos and Raiders. One of them's going to win, one of them's going to be the wild card. Patriots will win. Steelers will win. So right now it's between the Titans and the Bills for the wild card. Titans, Bills, and Texans.
So I can't pick the wild card. Yeah, and the Texans also swept.
If you beat Squid, I mean,
if I finish 10-7, I could maybe get the wild card.
You'd be 9-7.
Well, I have 3 games left, right?
Yeah, but you're 8-6.
Oh, I thought I was 7-6.
Oh no, you are 7-6. So if you go 10-6, you can make the playoffs eventually.
What, you're 7-7?
I'm 7-7 now, yeah.
So it seems like Sam and Janata are both pretty much definitely in, and Lewis going.
Yeah. Well, Lewin needs the Texans to lose. He just lost the Texans.
Lewin's lost 2 games. Does Lewin have any more user matchups?
Let's look at his schedule.
I think Lewin's better against users than he is against computers.
I crushed him.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think he was very good.
That is the thing about our league, like random team, like there's no like top team. Maybe Sam, but it's like Yoke, Lewin will crush me.
Like
I'll
look,
beat Sam. I beat Sam. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I wish I could play Sam again. I didn't like that I played him a shitty internet connection last night, but so be it. So Lewin lost to Sean by 16, beat you by 4.
I scored 9.
Beat Sam by 7, lost to me by 6, crushed you in a game that didn't really actually matter. Like 43-7 is not actually a win for him. Crushed Sean, lost to Squid by 3. Just like he's all over the place.
Fucking beat him in that game.
Well, Lou has 2 more computer matchups, so that bodes well for you.
And one of those
Yeah, Raiders schedule. Squid has you, me, and Sam left.
He could go 0-3.
He could. We could ruin it for him. But he can't go 0-3 unless you win the first game.
Yeah, I'm not overly confident.
I mean, dude, you just beat me.
I don't know. I don't know if what Janata's defense.
It's not good.
I know I have a predictable offense, but I can still split.
I mean, listen, his defense is not good. He lost to the Jets.
Look, you gotta watch every game I play. He knows exactly.
Clark, you have 2 other good receivers.
Yeah, I know. I just don't throw it to him.
I know.
I have a fear of throwing it to the left.
Oh, good. They released this guy.
Like, Tyreek Hill should be on the left side. I moved him to my number 2 spot, so he'd be on the right.
I love seeing the moves that people are making. Oh, the Steelers released Kenyon Ballard. Perfect. I'll sign him and trade him back to him. Alright, let's see the stats, Clark. And this is with me and Lou already playing. Damn, you're 500 yards behind Luck. Oh no, you haven't played this week, have you?
No.
Yeah. Dude, your QB rating's only 81.
Yeah, my QB rating stinks. We're ranked 48. Remember, I told you it's ranked 46th in the NFL.
Yeah. Alright, Clark.
48. I mean, I've thrown 24 or 26 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not good. You've also thrown 24 touchdowns.
My long's 96 yards. That's definitely a shot. Andrew Luck's in this.
Yeah. And he was like a free agent, so the team drafted him. Sean's throwing a 92-yard touchdown. Lamar's got an 85. Let's see if me and Sam are on here. It goes you, Sean. Oh, me. I threw a 90-yard touchdown. I wonder when that happened. We've got the top 3 for the top 5, and then you got to go way down to find Sam. 67 for Sam, and 59, and then Lou is at 50. I wonder how 2 is. All right, rushing. Lamar Jackson is leading the league.
God, it doesn't surprise me yet. He runs at least 150 yards a game.
Yeah. But he only has, well, he has 13 fumbles. Look how many fumbles I have, Clark. 13 fumbles.
I know you. I've seen you fumble a lot.
I fumbled last game.
You didn't fumble against me, though.
Yeah, well, my fumbles against Sam, I had 2 fumbles with Russell Wilson because I couldn't slide. Like, my game wasn't working fast enough.
Oh, that's from the last fuck deal.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he was probably going to beat me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Nah, don't say that.
When is Frank Gore rushing the ball? Because
how the fuck is Frank Gore? Holy shit, you have 739 yards?
no, I traded for him. I don't even have him. Like, I never used him.
Ah, whoever traded him away, I shouldn't have.
No, they should have him. He was in the bill.
Isn't Frank Gore like 30?
Yeah. His 14th season. This is my favorite stat. You guys own the top 3 receivers. Who the fuck is F. Sims?
How far down is Jimmy Graham?
He's not. He's like right here.
At 858.
But look at this. 37 yards per catch. Tyreek averaged 125 per game.
Well, have you seen the play he runs to Antonio Brown is the same play every time?
I know. All you have to do is stop that.
It's impossible to stop it.
I tried to trade for AJ Brown. Damn, 100 tackles? There's no way we're going to come anywhere close to that.
Oh no, my defense Doesn't really have a standout player on it. I have the best player, arguably, in the NFL, and he doesn't do much.
Yeah.
I'm probably not using him well either, but I should probably like find a different defensive playbook.
Dude, Von Miller, 13 tackles for loss and 17 sacks.
What's Khalil Mack at after Lewin's game?
Only 22.5 sacks.
Only had 2, come on.
But he only has 6 tackles for loss, so Khalil's only making an impact in the passing game.
He probably has like 8 of those against me.
Yeah. Wonder if you can see stats.
By game.
Can you edit this player? I can change his name. It's telling me I can't. Should I make him a white guy?
I mean, you could just make him like 5'6".
I guess maybe because I'm the commissioner.
That's fucked up. I'm gonna try to throw it to Tyreek Hill next game, and he's gonna weigh like 340 pounds.
Oh, I should have done that before our game. Like, oh, Clark. Well, I don't even know what he was. What skin tone was he?
Black as hell.
Okay. Oh, discard changes. Like, Clark, for instance, this is right.
Lamar Jackson's injuries up all the way.
Let's see something.
This is a dangerous game to play.
It is.
I don't think we should do it. I don't wanna. Once we mess with the integrity of the league, it'll be a downhill slope.
What do you think Squid would do if he realized Lamar Jackson was 7 feet tall?
He'd probably be fast.
So Squid only has him for 1 year.
You save the changes.
No.
Make
But
him
like,
as heavy as you can. I just want to see what he looks like. I'm a little behind. Hold on, my guy's still getting fat. Looks like me playing quarterback.
just wait.
That's actually pretty good for fun. I like how his body type doesn't change at all. He just shrinks.
Look at his ankles.
Like if you're on Windows, you just grab the top corner and just shrink it.
Look at his ankles, Clark.
Oh my god. He's a fucking tank, to be honest.
Oh god. I'm gonna try something else.
You could really fuck with people in this and make your team better.
Yeah.
This should not be allowed. This is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, honestly, I've never even noticed this. Oh, you know what we should do though?
Block at a player.
Well, I think we could. There's probably a way you can do that. But like make him wear something like super embarrassing. Like give him a neck pad.
It'd be so funny if Squid was just watching this.
I wonder if he is. No text.
He said he was watching from bed, so I'm assuming he's...
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. With the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Over here in diamonds, he the only reason why do not get violent.
He's going to probably.
Did you see Sam? Can you see the comments or no?
Too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm
that visor.
Going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold.
Dude, hopefully can change. Oh god, look at him when he throws the ball in a second. Oh, Sam's playing NCAA. We could change him to just be a normal player. This is so fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think we can change anything.
Throw a ball away? No. Give him a 1A. Give him a 1 what, Sam? Covers the ball, never. This is so fucked up. Make him a pocket. Oh, 1 bar. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Contract 1 year. And make his salary like aggressively expensive. Do you think Squid would notice if we just changed his salary?
Still, well, I mean, probably it would be fucked.
The salary is 200 mil. God, he's hideous. Look at his armbands. Alright, Sam wants me to give him a 1 bar face mask. He'll show up for contract negotiation. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never. Sam, I don't think they do 1 bar anymore. I also can't zoom in. Determination, laser focus, banging on they
taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice.
This is the old school Homer, I think. Still 2 bars. Oh, fuck, what do you think?
Yeah, just leave that.
What happens if he gets hurt in your game?
Just don't fuck with anything else.
No, I haven't touched anything.
I don't think the helmet makes him more likely to get hurt, does it?
I don't know. What if he gets his eye poked out and that's the injury he has?
Well, that'd be hilarious. I'd go down to his room and poke his eye out. You know, Squid lives 5 floors exactly below my room. We have to go back there.
How did you not make up that, like, when you're like, oh, I'm in apartment like 1102. Oh, I'm in apartment 702.
So I think I agree. The floors have different layouts depending on what kind of rooms. So I'm 1615, but he's not 11.
Got it.
So I think there's different, like, 3 bedrooms versus 2 bedrooms. It's weird.
Yeah. Sam, what do you think of this? I know you're still here, so you need to answer our question. Perfect. Okay. We'll save this. And then I'm going to see if there's a setting that we can turn off editing players. Because otherwise, I'm just going to fuck with Squid's team.
But you can just turn it back on. Really? I doubt you can turn it off. You have to tell you something.
I don't think there's anything.
I like how the league password is Squid.
Yeah. Well, then you didn't have to join. I don't think there's anything that like lets us change it.
I don't think anyone's gonna.
And it's just me or Sam. And Sam's good enough as it is.
You have to be a real asshole if you really want to win that badly. It's like restarting the game. If you really want to win that badly, then
Yeah. I mean, we can make like, the thing we could do is like if Sean was going to be a dick and keep doing that, we just make his players look super old so that next season he sucks.
don't tell Sean about this. He'll definitely cheat.
No, we're not going to let him have the opportunity to do this. Oh, let's do it
Like,
right.
99 overall, and be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, there's nothing. Let's see what's going on with my stadium, Clark. Wow, Clark, I'm going to be able to move in next season.
Are you going to Vegas?
No, that's Squid.
You're staying in.
I just built a new
Is team
stadium.
automatically going to Vegas?
No, he said he did it himself. See, look. The Raiders bid farewell to their new home, to their old home.
Honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let
Some Trey Wingo tweeted, some fans were seen crying, but most were in celebratory mood as the old stadium in Oakland closes its doors one final time. Wow, Squid has 3 games on the road to finish the season.
Yeah,
Clark,
he's going to lose all of them.
Clark, you gotta beat him.
I want to so bad. I'm going to have to eat my Wheaties in the morning.
Should I trade you someone good?
No.
Could you imagine if we just did that to beat
My
Squid every week?
team's fucking good.
No, I know.
That's not my problem.
Your team is good.
My problem is me, not my players.
Yeah. Ugh. My team, fuck, gave away too many games this year.
That's okay. It'll be next season, probably by next week.
Yeah. The playoffs are probably going to go by pretty quick because it's going to be like 4 people playing. Right? You got like, you're going to have Squid, Clark.
And like by the last 2, the Super Bowl is going to be Super Bowl's going to be big. We're going to have a Super Bowl party.
Oh, for sure. We're going to have to Zoom. Let's just do a big FaceTime.
We all have to get like a case of beer and just get a little drunk.
Clark, every time I go to the grocery store, I get more beer.
I've been stocking up too. I've been buying like 2 6-packs of like IPs. I haven't really been stocking up on IPs.
No, me too. I get like a nice 6. Oh, well, my friends. I told you my friend's dad makes beer.
Yeah.
And I just keep buying that. I have Sam loves the Super Bowl idea. Well, Sam, you better be playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Super Bowl's gonna have to be
I will for sure have a Super Bowl party.
I'm gonna make maybe I'll have Squid over.
Make some nachos.
I don't know if we'll have to social distance.
I mean, Clark, we're sitting in place for another 30 days.
I haven't done anything for the last 4 weeks. I'm pretty confident that I'm not gonna be sick right now, but
yeah.
I do get in an elevator every day. That's probably where I'm most like.
Why do you get in an elevator?
I live on the 16th floor.
What do you? Oh, to go downstairs and stuff.
Yeah, this is a pretty big building, so if I was gonna get it, it's probably in the elevator.
Yeah.
They claim to clean them a few times a day.
Sam, you want to play a game right now? You want to play your Chiefs game? It's probably too late for you to play. And are you in bed?
11:45.
You just said you finished the Super Bowl game, or the You're probably in bed, is my guess, and you just played NCAA.
He'd have to play NCAA on like a 360.
Yeah, he probably played it on his 360. Yeah, he's going to bed. All right, you're gonna play tomorrow, Sean. We're just probably not gonna stream. You got you versus Squid. I play Squid the
I have a meeting in the morning from 9 to noon.
Oh, Clark, our summit is tomorrow.
Adobe Summit?
Yeah, it's all virtual this year.
Just one day?
Yeah, well, they're making everything available. Yeah. I can't believe you went.
Yeah, I went the year they had, I got so fucking This was my first year out of college. I was not been there. Alright, Billy, I'm up to
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed too. Clark?
Later.
Later, man.
Pleasure.
Treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me.